First of all, I want to say I'm sorry you had to go through this bullshit. It's heartbreaking that now your dream is destroyed because of law enforcement not doing their jobs right. I know what you're saying is the truth because law enforcement investigators didn't handle my son's investigation right. They didn't test the cause of the fire. They didn't test the clothes that their witness, who should have been suspect, number one suspect because he was with my son last, and he had evidence on him. They took his clothes, they took his shoes, but they didn't test that stuff that they took, protected him from night one, because they didn't conduct the investigation right. Now my husband, his dream job that he's been doing for 30 years now, he may not get to do. Because Arkansas Real Estate Commission is giving him bullshit now over all of this bullshit. And he doesn't know if they're going to pull his license or not. We're waiting to see what happens next. My husband's a man who's never been in trouble at all, but because law enforcement didn't do their jobs right, it's not screw them. They don't have any discipline for screwing up an innocent person's life. They don't have no repercussions. They have immunity. They are so arrogant that they cannot admit to their mistakes either. They won't do it. They will let you just get destroyed. They're the only ones that matter. I understand what you're going through, though. I understand what you went through. I was there. And as far as you getting your kids taken away for a year over the law enforcement's mistake, Demarius James, I'm just going to say his name. He abused his ex and her baby, abused both of them. She called and reported his abuse. Law enforcement doesn't even arrest him until 3 months later. After that, then DHS shows up at her door to take her baby. She reported it. She got him locked away. He's in prison for that. They took the baby from her, even though she wasn't the one that hurt her baby. And she may not get her baby back because she did the right thing and reported it. And everybody's like, why doesn't the mothers report the abuse? Because they don't want to fucking lose their babies. People that don't understand how the law works are so judgmental because they don't understand what it is to be a victim. I'm so tired of people being judgmental, telling people how to handle a situation that they've never been in. And they don't know the reality of how the system goes after the victims and lets go of the hardcore criminals. The guy who did all of this to the mother and the baby, who later unalived my son, a year after my son's death, he almost killed another guy. The guy was in the hospital and almost lost his life. And this man still didn't get in much trouble even over that. The police just keep slapping the hands. That's what people don't realize either, is that the hardcore criminals are the ones that they release out to the streets. Where the ones that aren't the threats are the ones sitting behind bars, and 40 to 50% of people are in prison are innocent. Because that's how often the law enforcement gets it wrong. And the system is broke.